Life gives you people in your life, and it might be good experiences and it might be experiences that you really need to learn from. In this video, I want to give you examples of both sides, a light experience and a dark experience. The relationship that my mom had with my dad was quite intense. She pushed herself aside for the job of my dad, since my dad was a deacon. She did everything for him, she also did everything for us, and she forgot about herself in that process. In that same video, I was also talking about cycles, and especially experiences that your parents have, you also might have. And the same thing happened to me. My first relationship was really wonderful, but I actually did the same thing as my mom. My girlfriend back then was really busy with herself, but I really tried to help her and show her my side of life. However, it was also a great opportunity for myself to just put myself aside and not to be busy with myself. This later on also caused some troubles in our relationship because she was moving on with herself, but I wasn't. And I got a lot of frustrating feelings with that. Now, since I'm doing some shadow work and looking back at everything, that I was using that relationship to just be able to run away and to not be busy with my own issues. And that is of course something that you shouldn't do. Now that I'm older, I'm able to see that, and gladly I can say that I wouldn't put myself in that situation anymore. I don't ever want to get into a position where I'm not busy with myself. Yes, you can be together, but that should always be on the same equal level in where you support each other. And don't get me wrong, that was not her responsibility to do so, that was my own responsibility. I'm really thankful for the relationship that I had with her. I learned a lot from it, and even to this day we are on good terms with each other. Now let's talk about the light side, because here in Berlin I had a dark period, I would say. But within that dark period, in maybe the darkest place that I have been, and it wasn't necessarily that I felt really depressed, but I was just busy with things that are not really connected to my character. Over the years I forgot who I am. I forgot that as a child I used to be full of light, full of joy. It's still something that I struggle with this day, but that's a topic for a whole different video. Thing is, when I met this girl, I think already in one of the first real conversations that we had together, she told me that she saw a lot of light around me. And she was quite a reflection of how I used to be as a kid. It still takes me time and effort and energy to find that person, because after years of putting that side away from me, from time to time I still struggle with that side. I'm not used to it. I got in such dark places that I don't necessarily know how to deal with that anymore. But the nice thing was that she showed me, she was a reflection of me, full of light, full of joy. She showed me a side of myself that first really scared me. It took me probably 2 years to really get used to it. And although we never got together, I still am thankful for the light that she showed me that I have inside. I'm still really thankful for the fact that she showed me that the person who I was back then, that I wasn't happy with. It was the first time in my life as well that I started to rethink what I was doing at that moment. As I said before, I was in that period busy with experimenting with sex, with relationships, and etc. But due to that own view of my inner child, I started to rethink everything and I got more close to myself. It was also the first time ever that I started to not doubt a person. It started to make me want to be a better person. Only that vision of what she showed me of myself made me realize that I am a romantic guy. I am happy to be just happy with one person, and it showed me that I was willing to work on myself. It was a great start off for the last few years and where I got really busy with myself. I did it out of love for the inner child that I have in myself. And I'm really thankful for that experience. As I said, life gives you both good and bad experiences in your life. I've heard often in my life from people, yeah, I always meet the same kind of bad people. If that's the case, maybe you should also change something in your life in where you don't go for that lust or for that temptation. I really believe that it's up to you and the decisions that you take. And if you continuously make the wrong decisions in your life, let the wrong people in your life, then you're not growing. Then you're just a donkey that kicks itself against the same fucking stone. And the same thing goes for good experiences. But she's the person that showed me a side in me and where I'm really thankful for that. It showed me that I didn't want to be busy with just clubbing and going out, and where I stayed stuck in the same place. So yeah, I hope this video gives a little bit of insight in also what I meant with my Tinder video. Be thoughtful with who you let in your life. Be thoughtful in the experiences that you have. And go over it and see what life is trying to teach you. Only love is not enough, I know that. And there will be different people in your life that might give you good experiences or bad experiences, and there's always something to learn from. I am just super thankful for both these experiences that I have. It showed me the darkness, it allowed me to break a cycle of my mom, and it also showed me the light that I have inside of myself. And it finally, after years, showed me the side that I totally forgot about for years. So yeah, I hope you liked the video. Please leave a like and subscribe. And definitely let me know in how you view these kind of things. And then for now, there's nothing else to say than big hug, much love. And then I see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao.